Alrighty, so this is more slide and divide practice. When you learn a new method, it's always great to see more problems. These are problems in which we cannot pull the GCF out. I'll see if I can find someone's GCF, because the GCF kind of just hangs around till the end. We start multiplying A times C, so what multiplies to get 9 times 14, 126, and adds to get 25. Now, that's kind of a large number, 126 compared to the ones we've seen in basic factoring. So let's start with some numbers that are a little higher. So instead of me starting at 1, 2, 3, let's see if 4 works. 4 does not work. I know 5 doesn't work. How about 6? Okay, we got 6 times 21. That's not 25, so let's keep trying. 126 divided by 7. Ooh, all right. 7 and 18. I know that's going to give me 25. These are all positive, so I don't really have to work with these signs that much. All right, slide and divide step 1 complete. Pick my Pick my factors. Slide and divide step 2. Put them into binomial form. So P plus 7 and P plus 18. Slide and divide step 3. Divide by the lead coefficient. Oh, I just erased my variable. Go back. There we go. Divide by the lead coefficient, which is 9. If it divides evenly, we keep it that way, or we just divide it. If it does not divide evenly, we slide it to the front of the binomial. Inside the parentheses still, 9p plus 7. And there we go. That's it. There's nothing wrong with factoring by grouping. I just think it takes a lot longer than this. The tricky part with slide and divide is, remember, if you have a number that you can, a fraction that you can reduce, like say this was, I don't know, 6 over 9, you'd have to know that before you slide that 9 to the front, you need to reduce it to 2/3 first. So let's move on and do some more examples. Now this one's not solving. We're just sticking with the factoring part first. So let's do another one. Let's see. We got 8b squared minus 59b plus 21. So that's pretty large. Again, no GCF, but that's okay. A times C, 8 times 21. That gets me 168. And what adds to get negative 59? So I see a positive and a negative. We're going to have to tweak the symbols a little bit. So let's see. 168 divided by, let's just see where we get with 2. 2 and 84. Divided by 3. 3 and 56. Hey, we're done. So we multiply and we get a positive, but when we combine the numbers, they need to stay negative. So logic dictates they both have to be negative. Step 1, pick our factors, done. Step 2, put the factors into binomial form. B minus 3 and B minus 56. Step 3, divide by your lead coefficient of 8. Okay, 56 divided by 8. Oh, no, not slide that one up. 56 divided by 8 is 7. But we cannot divide negative 3 by 8, so we slide that to the front. 8b minus 3. Now, for the record, it doesn't matter what order your factors are in, so long as you have them correct. Like I could have that b minus 7 first. That'd still be correct. Now, let me see if I can find one with a GCF. Or this one's going to have some fractions we need to simplify, because that's the tricky part to this. This is the one where if you don't remember how to do this, unfortunately, you're going to get the problem wrong. Now, if you're solving, it's fine, because it'll all work out in the wash. All right. Our factors. No GCF, we do 6 times 2. What multiplies to get 12 but adds to get 7? I know right away it's going to be 3 times 4, 3 plus 4. Put them into binomial form, x plus 3, x plus 4. Now divide by our lead coefficient of 6. 6 does not divide evenly into either of these, but hold up. Don't slide to the front. Look at the fractions we have. We have 3 over 6 and 4 over 6, otherwise known as 1/2 and 2/3. We have 2 instances where they don't divide evenly, so they're both going to slide up front. And our answer will be 2x plus 1, 3x plus 2. Now, let me show you what would happen if you did not simplify. You'd have this. You would have 6x plus 3 and 6x plus 4. And if you tried to redistribute this, or FOIL as some people call it, you start with 6x times 6x, which gets you 36x squared. I don't see that up here. It's because you accidentally created a GCF in the process of doing this. Just be careful with it. Now, if you're solving, it would work itself out because you'd still simplify, but you're not always going to be solving these. Sometimes you're just factoring them. So let's say we were solving this. Let's just add that on there. We would subtract 1, divide by 2. That's our first answer. And 3x plus 2 equals 0. We would subtract 2, divide by 3. And that's if we were solving it. Those would be our answers. Okay? So I highly prefer slide and divide. I think it's a lot quicker than factoring by grouping, so long as you remember, if you have fractions that can simplify, you must simplify them.